Hey guys, what's going on? Chad here. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about an update on where I am with Mounjaro. The last year I've been on Mounjaro. 15 milligrams is what I've been at. Started on 2.5 on a free sample right inside the endocrinologist's office. And from that moment, I've just titrated all the way up to 15 milligrams. Now, you know as well as I know that 15 milligrams has been completely out of stock everywhere you go. I don't care where you call, it's completely out of stock. Now, with that said, I have found myself having to drop down to 12.5. Now, a lot of people I know has went down to 12.5. Some of them has went down to 10. Some of them has went down to 7.5, 5, you name it, all the way down to 2.5. Whatever reasons. It could be because they just couldn't handle the side effects. It could be because they just wanted to see if it changed anything. Some people have had to go down because, like myself, you can't find 15 milligrams anywhere. So I found a 12.5. Now, there are some people out there that have not been able to find 15 milligrams, and they have not been able to find 12.5 milligrams, and some of them haven't even been able to find 10 milligrams. So sorry for everybody out there that has to deal with this. However, do not get me wrong. Something is better than nothing. So don't go completely without it because you can't find it. For me, I have elected to go down to 12.5 because that is the closest and next dose to the 15 milligrams. So that is where I'm at. I will say that taking 12.5 has made a difference. Could be just blowing smoke up my tail and making myself think that it's making a big difference, but did notice that with the 12.5, started getting those sulfur burps again that nobody wants. And if you don't know what sulfur burps are, you must not have anybody around you, because if you do, they will tell you what a sulfur burp is. They will make you feel like they want to ostracize you. They want to leave. They don't want to come around you because it smells like you farted in the room and it stunk the whole room up. I know this is absolutely disgusting and horrible, but it's what it is. It is nasty. It's exactly sulfur burps, and they come from the slow digestion in your system, all that food. Now, I have heard and I've experienced when you eat less fatty foods, those side effects tend to minimize. So keep that in mind. Less fat, it does help, and it indirectly helps those around you. Don't forget about it. Eat less fat. Take a quick second, and I'm going to share today's sponsor of this video. Health Innovations is a health and wellness clinic with an emphasis in weight loss and maintenance. They have a staff including 2 licensed physicians, a nurse practitioner, and 2 medical assistants. Their goal is to mitigate obesity in their community abroad. They are passionate about more people having access to these life-changing drugs. They work hard and daily to source the best medication at a reasonable price point. For more information, go to healthinnovationskc.com or dial 1-816-298-7980. Okay, so back to 12.5 milligrams. I've been on 12.5 milligrams for about 2 weeks now. Now, with that said, I have noticed that my weight has dropped down to 200 pounds. Now, I noticed that right before I started taking 12.5. Started getting sulfur burps at 12.5. And check it out. Listen, my appetite is suppressed again. I have been on 15 milligrams for quite a while now. I did get off for a little stint for Trulicity. I got back on it after about a month because Trulicity was absolutely a fail for me. My blood sugar skyrocketed, my weight started going up. It just did not do very well for me. Now, I went back on 15 milligrams. I got a 3-month supply, and here I am back at 12.5 for the first time ever since I've moved up to 15 milligrams. Since the end of last year, I am back at 12.5. Now, with that said, I was on 15 milligrams, as I was saying, and I feel like my appetite was suppressed. I don't want to say like, oh, I took a shot and I didn't want to eat a day or two. I feel like it's kind of changed since the beginning when I started taking it, because that was the effect I was getting. I feel like now it's more consistent. Like, I'm not to the point where I don't want to eat, but I don't eat very much. I feel like I've kind of grown in my lifestyle of knowing I'm not going to eat that much. So I have minimized my food intake because there was a time where I kept on ordering more food and I couldn't eat it. So I was wasting money or giving it to my son, which he didn't need that much food anyways. And there was also times where I would overeat and I would be miserable. I'd feel horribly sick from this medication. So I've learned to take smaller portions of food when I eat. So with that said, it's been consistent. I feel like I'm just not real hungry all the time, but I'm a little hungry. So I still eat. I feel like 12.5. I feel the same way. Nothing's changed. I have not noticed that my appetite is suppressed any different than it was on 15 milligrams. Now, I do feel like I still am keeping my weight off. So that's a win for me. I may not be losing weight, but I feel like I'm maintaining my weight, which is completely fine with me, because if my blood sugars are under control, I'm not hungry all the time, I'm not gaining weight, that's a win-win-win for me. I will say there was a time in my life where I weighed 300 pounds and now I'm down to 200 pounds and I'm more lean. I used to have so much fat on me. I did do a video compilation of all these pictures of going from 300 pounds all the way down to 194 pounds where I was at. And you can see that there was a transformation. Now, with that said, and I'm making a video soon, so if you haven't subscribed, you gotta subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and take a minute, like this video, because it does help my channel. But I want you to know, I want you to stay updated, because I'm gonna be doing a video sharing my personal secrets of how I got down to where I needed to be. Now, medication can do so much, but you have to do stuff yourself to get to where you want to go. You can't expect the medication to change your life and help you lose all this weight and then you just don't do anything with it. Allow that medication to do its job and maximize it with a weight loss program, whether that be the way you eat, the quality and the quantity of the food that you take, but also your workout regime. What are you doing? Are you staying active? There's no doubt about it that this medication can help you get your A1C under control. A1C, more than anything, weight is like secondary. However, obesity is a big thing in our community. I feel like once the obesity situation is taken care of, diabetes would be taken care of. But with that said, you have to learn how to eat. You have to know the lifestyle. You can't just expect somebody just to hand you something and it'd be a miracle deal where you don't have to do anything the rest of your life but just take this shot, because you can still have heart problems. You can still have cholesterol problems. You can still have triglyceride problems. You can still have all these problems that happen. You may not know is actually going on behind the scenes in your body. So anyways, make sure you stay tuned, because I'm excited about sharing that video. I'm down to 200 pounds. I feel great. My blood sugars are under control. I was able to find the 12.5. Will I be able to find the 12.5 next time? I really hope so. I'm hoping that I can find 15 milligrams. But at this point, I don't think 15 milligrams is going to be available for a while. That's just my opinion. I haven't heard anything really down the pipe about it, but there's just such a shortage. Now, if you don't have the coupon card, take advantage of today's sponsor, because I've been telling people this company will save you a lot of money. Several different GLP-1s that they can find for you. And they've got doctors there that'll give you prescriptions. They can check with you. They can consult with you and figure out how you need it and figure out if it's right for you. They're not just going to throw stuff at you, because they are doctors. They are a clinic, but they will find out if you have an issue and help you to source what you need. So I appreciate you so much for watching this video and staying to the end. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a great day.